Brett, thank you. And we are here with Pat Buchanan. He has served as a senior advisor to Presidents Nixon, Ford, and Reagan's former presidential candidate himself, so he knows all about debates. Pat, what do you think?
I don't think Governor Romney could have done a better job. It was outstanding. I've never seen him. I mean, he was tremendously aggressive but friendly. And Barack, the president, was on the defensive the entire evening. But in terms of just his knowledge of the issues and on every single questions, I think it was the best performance of any debate I've seen him do. And if I had to mark this as a 15-round fight, I think that Governor Romney won 13 of the 15 rounds. You know,
I expect Republicans to like his performance tonight. So I went on Twitter to see how the president's biggest cheerleaders did. Bill Maher, who was probably his biggest cheerleaders, given over, I think, gave $1 million to the super PAC, tweeted this. He says, "I can't believe I'm saying this, but Obama looks like he does need a teleprompter." Another time he tweets, "Obama made a lot of great points tonight. Unfortunately, most of them were for Romney." And if you go through the whole Twitter universe, he is getting hammered by his own teammates.
He did not seem to be comfortable there. He seemed flustered at times. He was on the defensive almost the entire time. And in a sense, the governor kept coming back at him. He had a smile on his face. He did it in a friendly manner. But I agree. I don't think the president made any grave mistake tonight. But I will tell you, if he were your champion in there, I think you've got to be disappointed tonight, because Governor Romney really needed to do something here, I think, to invigorate his troops. And I think he did it. As I say, I don't know how he could have done a better job. These are sort of wonkish subjects, and he's got the material down cold. I will say this: you understood now why he was a very effective executive when he walked into a room and made decisions. The man knows his onions on all of these issues. Maybe that's after 2 years of being in there, he was really at the top of his game. As I say, they've got a right to be proud, and I think they're really going to get a boost out of this in terms of energy and fire for their troops.
Well, they do get a bounce. Of course, the question is, how do you maintain your bounce? But let me tell you another tweet. Mike Murphy, Republican strategist, he says, "It's funny. Tonight, Romney is much better than his campaign. Obama's far worse."
I think that's exactly right. I mean, the Romney we've all seen, even those of us who sort of support Governor Romney, will agree he's made some steps, and he's made inelegant statements and things that have contributed to an impression of him that he had to vanquish tonight. And that's one thing he did. He had to vanquish this idea that he's out of touch, that he doesn't understand people. And I think a number of the issues he hit on the tax cuts and the rest of it, and Medicare and these things, talking about again, it's hard to see how he could have done a better job. There was no defining moment there, such as "there you go again," that is going to be repeated, I believe. But other than that, that was one of the finest debate performances I have ever seen in terms of substance.
Pat, thank you. And be sure to join us again tonight at midnight for a special complete hour of